Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning, man? Y'all already know what time it is. It is your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It is your girl, Street Poet. Good morning to you. How you doing, LaStar 7827? I see you. Good morning to you. How you doing, Heather Smith, Treyway, Tracy? I see you, Drippy Drazzy. I see you this morning. Good morning to you. How you doing? Double tap on my screen. Heather Geegan, how you doing this morning? I see you sliding on up in there on TikTok. How y'all doing, man? Songbird, I see you. Pretty little thing. Good morning to you. Latoya Lang, I see you this morning. Good morning to you. How y'all doing over here on Facebook as well? We got all three platforms running this morning. That's right. You know, as always, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram Live all streaming at one time to get that morning inspiration, that morning motivation where you get your mind, body, and soul, your mind, body, and spirits fed over here. That's right. That's top tier self-care. A mental win, a spiritual win, and a physical win. That's right. 3 positive deposits sliding right on in there. Getting tongue-tied this morning. Sliding right on in there to make sure that you set your day up for success. So what? You could have the best day ever on purpose. That's right. So you can have the best day ever on purpose. That's right. I'm winning on purpose. Great energy on purpose. In a good mood on purpose. Intentionally showing up in my life. To making the right decisions, doing exactly what I need to do, no matter what's happening in the life that's around me. That's right, because what? I don't control life, but I control my response to it. So with that being said, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much. I got that first badge over here. Appreciate you, Secordia. I appreciate you so much. Thank y'all, man. Double tap on that screen. Double tap on that screen. Where y'all at? TikTok. I see y'all. We got to get up. We got to get us up to real quick. We got to get us up to 10K. And we gonna jump right on in. Y'all know the wait be on TikTok because they've been here the longest. Well, no, actually Facebook been here longest, but I took a break. But TikTok know they gotta get to 10K and then we'll jump into everything. Shaquan, how you doing this morning? How you doing this morning? Double tap on that screen. Yo, let's go. Double tap on that screen. Thank you, Trish. Appreciate you. Usually you don't have a name, so I can't shout you out. Good morning, but I see the gifts coming. Thank you so much for that. What's going on, Mimi? How you doing this morning? Okay, Takesha Hodges, good morning. And Lynn Harris, good morning to you. Angel Hansport, good morning to you. Danielle, I see you. Good morning to you. Let me get at least 100 stars on Facebook. Let me get 100 stars on Facebook. Let me get 10K over here on TikTok. And let me get 5 badges over here on IG. Got 1. Let me get 4 more. Double tap on that screen. Thank you so much, Keisha. I appreciate you. Bad gal _sassy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Danielle. Man, double tap on that screen. If you woke up this morning and you like, you know what, coach, you know what, it's going to be a good day. If you already claiming, you already declaring, already speaking a good day over your life and you just got up, you like, man, you know what, I'm going to have me a good day. Double tap on that screen. Come on in the room. Doris 127, good morning to you. How you doing this morning? It's a good day to have a good day. I don't care what it is that you're going through. It's a good day to have a good day. Inspiring Queen, good morning to you. How you doing? If you're declaring a good day over your life, good morning, Tia. How you doing? Good morning, Sierra. How you doing? If you woke up this morning, you know what? I'm just happy to be here. Yo, appreciate you. Felicia, appreciate you. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have my right mind. I'm happy to be able to function, just to be able to experience this brand new day. For just breathing on me, I'm grateful for just being here. I'm grateful. If you're just grateful. Thank you so much, mommy. I appreciate that badge. Yeah. I'm just grateful, coach. I'm just grateful. Heart full of gratefulness. Why? Because I know that this wasn't promised. I know that this wasn't promised. Understand? I know that this wasn't promised. So for that, I'm grateful because I know that it's somebody that wanted to get up this morning that wasn't afforded that opportunity. It's somebody that wanted to be here, that wanted to be walking right now, out here exercising with us right now. Thank you to Keisha. I appreciate you. Wanted to be able to get on their elliptical. Wanted to be able to walk up and down their flights of steps, that wanted to be able to walk around their house, you know what I'm saying, that wanted to be able to get up and make it to their local gyms, and guess what, they didn't have that. They're not able to do that. Good morning, Crystal Love. Good morning, Desiree. I appreciate you. They don't have that opportunity. But I'm here right now. So for that, if I can't find nothing else to be grateful for, I'm going to be grateful for that. If I can't find nothing else, understand that. If I can't find nothing else to be grateful for, I'm going to be grateful for that. I'm going to show my gratitude for that. Right? Double tap on that screen real quick. And we have to learn how to wake up every single day with that mindset of, that's right, with that mindset of, I'm just grateful to be here. I'm happy to be here just to be able to experience this day. And even if you don't do anything new for me in my life, even if you don't do anything new, what you have done already, I'm grateful for that all by itself. I'm grateful for that. That's it, Heather, just for being able to wake up. Corky Chevy, good morning to you. Yeah, thank you so much for that badge. That's the mindset that you have to always have. You have to always lock into that mindset of gratitude, that mindset of understanding that nothing is promised. Nothing is promised to us. We wake up every single day, and when we wake up, guess what? If you here, you should wake up and have your heart full just from waking up alone. And that's a fact. Thank you, LaGrace, for those stars, just for waking up alone. And for anybody this morning that may be going through something, if your heart is heavy, if you gotta, you know what I'm saying, your mind is cloudy, if you're battling anything this morning, let me just say this to you real quick. It's gonna be all right. Yeah, that's a fact. It's gonna be all right. When you develop, and I'm about to tell you why that I said that it's going to be all right. And I just want to talk to you for a moment before we get deep into everything that we're going to be talking about today. I just want to say this to you. We are already at 13K. They at 13K on TikTok. They are not playing this morning. There you go. Hit that share button. Go ahead and double tap bring in on IG. If you see your best friend is not here this morning and you know that she's going through a hard time, do me a favor, grand rising to you as well, Kira. If your best friend on Facebook, your best friend on IG, if they're not on this live right now and you know that they're going through a hard time right now, do me a favor and tag them inside the comment section. That's right. If your best cousin, your best friend, the one you do brunch with, the one you go to lunch with, the one that you do everything with, if they're not on this live right now and you know for a fact that they're experiencing something, something difficult, they're going through a hard time in their life, do me a favor and tag them inside the comment section. Come on, bring them in the comment section. Say, friend, you know what? I got something I need you to hear. I got something that I need you to come in. I need you to be a part of what's about to go down this morning, because I might not be able to formulate the sentences. I might not be able to articulate what needs to be said. But guess what? Coach got me this morning. She got me this morning. So if that's your mother, if that's your sister, if that's your brother, anybody in your family that may be struggling with anything this morning, go ahead and tap their name inside that chat. Tag their name inside the chat. Tell them to come on over here for a second, right? Because one of the things that I want to say to you guys this morning is this right here. I need for you to understand that it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. We're all going to experience some type of heartache. We're all going to experience some type of pain. We're going to all experience some trial, some tribulation in this life. And guess what? All of these things that we're dealing with on a regular basis, I say this all the time, is nothing but a test. It's a test. It's a test. It's a test. Whether you lose or you win or pass or you fail, it's going to be all left up to you. And if you fail this test, you have to intentionally fail it. Hello, somebody. Come on, you might want to jot that down. If you fail this test, you have to intentionally fail it. Why do you say that, coach? Because you ain't got number one job, and that's just to show up. That's it. That's just that's just to show up and hold your position. I'm not giving up on me to show up and hold your position. I'm not throwing in the towel on me to show up and hold your position. I'm not about to lose faith. I'm about to show up, hold that position. I'm not about to lose heart. Show up and hold your, but that's all you got to do. Understand that you have to learn how to show up, holding on to that same grit, that same grind, that same passion right there. And no matter what the situation is that you're facing in your life, you have to know without a shadow of a doubt that this right here, oh baby, this is a test. Whether I win or I lose, oh baby, that's going to be up to me. If I pass or I fail, that's going to be up to me. Because if I have already made up my mind and said that I'm aligning myself with God, when I've already said that I'm a decrease and He's going to increase in my life, when I already have said out loud and in private to myself that it's no longer about me, then it's about Him, then you have to be prepared for His will to be done, not yours. What you saying, coach? So even if I don't get what I want, you still good. Come on, yeah. Come on, that need to be something. Somebody need to jot that down. Somebody need to put that in their notes real quick. That's confirmation for somebody. They like, I want it. But then they say, God, I love you, but I want what I want. I love you, but I want what I want. And I need for you to understand that you got to pick a side, right? You have to pick a side. I get it. I understand it. But you're gonna have to pick a side, because when you decide to follow Christ, I need for you to understand that it's no longer about your wants. It's about the needs, right? He said, I will supply your needs. And we ain't talking about your wants. We're talking about your needs. And some of the things that you want are not things that you need. Some of you guys are holding on to relationships that you want, but that's not the relationship that you need. And that's the reason why I say tag them, bring them on in. Some of you guys are holding on to relationships. And when I say ships with an S, that's plural. That means that there's more than one. That's a relationship. That's a friendship. That's a family ship. That's a church ship. Understand that? That's a situation ship. You're holding on to a ship that you no longer need. That ship is not servicing you. That ship is not providing. That ship ain't shipping. Understand that you've been out to sea for way too long. You have stayed aboard that mission for way too long. I need for you to understand that it's running out of its supply. Yeah, come on, supplies is, yeah, there you go. Baby, way too draining. Way too draining. Yeah, you spend majority of your time, over 50-60% of your time, speaking about that relationship, complaining, crying about that relationship, trying to force that relationship to work, trying to understand where they coming from. You know what I'm saying? Wearing yourself out because I just don't get it. If I say it this way, it's a problem. If I say it that way, it's a problem. If I do this, it's a problem. If I do that, it's a problem. And now you've developed that mentality that, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't, coach. So now I'm just to the point now where I just don't want to do nothing at all. I just sit right here. If I say something, it's a problem. If I don't say something, it's a problem. So I just don't say nothing at all. And what you're doing is giving the enemy exactly what he wants from you. He wants to shut you down. He wants to shut you down. He wants to mute you. Friends say, why are you all in my business, friend? Because I got to get you all up out of this. We cannot take this in 1/4 to 3. Understand that I be serious about these quarters. Understand, you better talk to my people. I'm serious about these quarters. I don't want to take nothing that, Q1, we left in Q1. We in Q2. And when we get ready to slide over into Q3, I don't want us dragging none of this mess over into our Q3. I want to walk out of 2024 saying, I said I was going extreme and I went extreme. And the only way that we're going to be able to do that is if we seriously lock in. You have to want that thing more than they don't want you to have it. Understand what you say, coach? You got to want it more than they don't want you to have it. You have to want that peace more than they don't want you to have that peace. You got to want that joy more than they don't want you to have that joy. You got to want that sanity for your life more than they don't want you to have that sanity for your life. You got to wake up every single day and you have to declare that over your life, that I will have peace, I will have joy, I will have sanity, I will operate in love. I'm no longer operating with the survival. I am now thriving in life, and you have to wake up and own it. Red ink. That's red ink right there. You got to wake up and you got to want it. You got to wake up. You got to wake up and you got to want it. You got to want it more than they don't want you to have it. Because whether you want to believe it or not, it's some folk that you love more than anything in this world. The same ones that you're going so hard to hold on to, the same one that you're going outside your way trying to hold on to, those are the main ones that don't want you to have it. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you evolve. They don't want to see you create the very best version of yourself. They want to keep you right there at that stuck, stagnant state. They want to keep you right there. Why do they want to keep you right there, coach? Because you're easy to manipulate while you're right there. You're easy to control while you're right there. They can do whatever they want to do, however they want to do it, as long as you stay down bad, as long as you don't know your worth, as long as you're operating out of that fear and self-doubt, then guess what? They have the advantage over you. But the moment that you start working on yourself, and I'm not talking about Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm talking about Monday through Sunday and back all over again. The moment that you start really working on yourself, being fully committed to the cause and saying, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. No days off. And all of a sudden, you become a threat. You become a threat to the enemy, and you also become a threat to those people that are walking around you, right? Everybody loved you when you wasn't working on yourself. Everybody was on board when you wasn't working on yourself. Everybody would call, they would text, they would do all of that when you wasn't working on yourself, right? You had all the friends in the world. Y'all could party, all get wasted as long as you wasn't working on yourself. And guess what? The moment that you started working on yourself and you started correcting your behavior and you started looking at how you were playing with you and you started upping your standards about what you want out of life, the quality of friends that you wanted, the quality of relationships that you wanted, then you started to look at those folks completely different. Uh-oh. She said, we outside again. Yeah. Wait a minute, coach. Wait. Whoa. I told you to go get your friends because I wanted to tell your friends something. Did y'all get your friends? Did y'all get your friends? I wanted y'all to go get your friends because hold on, chosen family, have my back for a second. You know, it might get rough. R-U-F-F. It might get real rough up in these chats in a second. Yeah, I wanted you to go get your friends real quick. Yeah. Come on, go get them. And the reason why I say go tag your friends because I need for them to understand that, the problem that they're dealing with right now. Thank you, Body by Kira, for the gifts. The problem that you're having is, the more that you try to work on yourself and the more that you try to grow, they don't want that, right? They don't want that. Why? Because they know that as soon as you start working on yourself, them tears that you're spending over there crying about them, all them countless conversations that you have over there, running over there, crying on everybody's shoulder, talking into your tongue hurt, over there losing all your sleep, missing all your meals, out there walking around looking like a 13-year-old boy going through puberty, all broke out in the face, looking down bad. Baby, I want you to understand that they know that the moment that you really tap in, then guess what? You're gonna back away from that. When you get that taste of what real peace is like, when you get that moment of sanity, that's gonna be something that you're gonna chase. You're gonna lose taste for them. No longer will you be sitting up and crying. Understand, no longer will you be sitting up pacing the floor. No longer will you be sitting over there losing your appetite. That all you got to do is give yourself that extra push. All you got to do is give yourself that extra push. All you got to do is get up out of there. And what they're doing right now is they want to keep you in that broken state, because as long as you're broken, then you're going to crave them. You're going to want them because they've tricked you into thinking that you need them in order for you to survive. And that's the reason why they try to shut you out from everybody. They don't want me to have no friends. They don't want me to have no this. They don't want me to go here. They don't want me to go there. Yeah, well, I told your friends to tag you because I know you probably couldn't go nowhere. So we've tagged you into the post so I can let you know it's time to go. Yeah, that's it. Get mad all you want to, baby. Yeah, you ain't outside, but you outside today. Yes, sir. They don't want you to go nowhere. They don't want you to have no friends or nothing. But we know you got your phone. When you had your phone, so I told them to tag you because they didn't want to be the one to tell you to leave your relationship, because some friends fickle like that. They're like, I ain't gonna tell them to leave, but I be trying to tell them. Coach gonna tell you it's time to go. Hello, yeah. It's time to go. That's it. That's all. Put it in my chat real quick. Get mad at me all you want to. I ain't here to make friends. That's the thing. I ain't here to make friends. I'm here to tell you the truth. It's time to go. That's it. That's all. Every time that arguing start from this point forward, all I want you to hear in your ears is my voice. It's time to go. That's right. As soon as that back and forth go for absolutely nothing, as soon as they start disrespecting you, the disrespect is the closure. It's time to go. That's right. When they start thinking that they about to walk you like a dog, talk to you like one too, it's time to go. That's all you're going to hear inside your ear from this point forward. That's why I said tag them, bring them on in, baby. I'm about to haunt you like Casper. It's time to go. Every single time. You ain't gonna be doing no more sitting in that car thinking you about to listen to Keisha Cole and all them sad songs by Rod Wave, baby. You ain't gonna be listening to that, because my voice gonna be, it's time to go. That's it. That's all, baby. It's time to go. It's time to go. The day, it's time to go. Sitting over there constantly, being sad and depressed, being stressed out, sitting over there constantly, having that same conversation over and over, sitting over there constantly, running after and begging somebody to understand where you're coming from, to begging them to be able to see a different perspective, a different point of view in something. The days of dealing with folk that are already closed-minded, that are set in their ways, that don't want to learn nothing different, don't want to see see nothing different, don't want to do nothing different. It's time to go. It's time for you to get up. Hello, I don't care how old they is, baby. This is a forever learning and growing thing. Understand that I'm not finna sit and be miserable because you want to be sitting and being miserable. I'm not finna just accept the bare minimum because you cool with the bare minimum. I'm not finna deal with mediocre just because you're dealing with mediocre and you've gotten comfortable with it. I want to go big. I want to go extreme. I want to go from not having to having. I want to go from not doing this to press down, shaking together. I don't want my ends to just meet. I want them to wrap around each other. I'm not just settling for getting by. I'm not just, come on. Yeah, I'm not just settling for getting by. Them days of me just settling for just getting by. Thank you, Whit, for those stars. Oh, baby, yeah, come on, double tap on that screen. That right there, that was confirmation for some people. That right there, yeah, I know y'all threw some shoes across the room. Some of y'all running up and down y'all hallway, and yep, I got my feet cocked up on some of y'all's coffee table right now, rear back up on your couch. Some of y'all, I'm standing up over y'all bed right now because y'all looking at them directly in the face and saying to yourself, oh, baby, this is the conversation. This is right here. This is what I've been talking about. Finally, somebody saying it out loud. Finally, somebody gets it. Somebody understand. I've been saying this, I'm just tired. Coach, I'm tired. I've expressed this over and over. I only know English. I'm not bilanguage. They only speak English. I done said this in every way humanly possible. How in the world are they still acting like they don't get it? How in the world is this still missing them? I've said this over and over. I'm not happy in this right here. This is stuck. We're doing the same thing that we were doing 20 years ago. We're doing the same thing we were doing 10 years ago. We're doing the same thing that we were doing 5 years ago. We're doing the same thing, having the same argument we've been having 3 years ago. When is this going to change? I'm tired. It's time to go. Come on, Lily. Wait a minute. It's time to go. That's it. That what you say, Coach? It's time to go. It's time. Yeah. It's time to go. Hello. It's time to go. That's it. That's all. That's what we at in season 2, in quarter 2. In quarter 2 right now, baby, it's time to go. Understand that. I want you to understand that. Yeah, folk got to tread lightly. I told you guys last month. I said what? Keep both shoes on and one arm in the jacket. You don't know when you got to be on your way out the door. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, baby. Understand that tomorrow is not promised. I'm going to live every single day to the fullest. I'm going to have the best day ever on purpose. I'm going to operate with a level of intentionality in my life that I may have never ever had a day in my life. But today's a brand new day. What you say, Coach? Happy new day. Come on, double tap on my screen. Happy new day. I'm not walking around sad and depressed for nobody. I'm not walking around over here, you know what I'm saying, groping and complaining with nobody. I'm not walking around being cool with things that I know that I'm not cool with nobody. Understand that. I'm not allowing anybody to mute me. I'm not allowing anybody to intimidate me. I'm not allowing anybody to push me into a corner. I'm not allowing anybody to make me feel like I have to live in fear or self-doubt. I'm not going to let anybody make me feel like I got to compete or compare with anybody. I am more than enough all by myself. I am more than enough whether I'm connected to anybody or not. It's time to go. I'm no longer living this unhappy life to provide happiness for other folk. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on y'all. Send me some love. Come on, double tap. Yeah, what you say? Tell your friends. Friends say, Coach, come on. Let's put it out. Let's be real. I just want to be real. Send me some love. Send me some love, IG. Send me some love, Facebook. Double tap on that screen for me, IG. Let me get some love cross. Let me get some flowers going up on TikTok real quick. Yeah, come on. Send me. Yeah, there we go. Appreciate that heart. Thank you, Auntie Nate. Thank you, Miss Nikki. I appreciate you. Cause I just want to be real. I want to be real quick. What you say, Coach? I got to run just that portion back. I want to just the day days of you providing happiness while you're unhappy, baby, that ain't fair. Understand? Oh, baby, there's something about this relationship just ain't fair. Come on, double tap. Why is it that, yeah, you're only happy when, come on, Kira, let's be real. Some folks in your life, how is it that you're only happy when I'm unhappy? Why are you only at peace when I'm not at peace? Why is you only okay when I'm not okay? It's like you find joy, you find pleasure, you understand, with seeing me down bad. You find joy, you find pleasure with seeing me stressed out. You find joy, you find pleasure with knowing that you ruined my day, that you ruined my mood, that you pierced my peace. I'm no longer providing happiness for folk that's costing me my happiness. You need to put it in your notes. I'm not doing it. It's time to go. Yeah. It's time, yeah, come on. Friends say ouch. That's right. Say ouch and send a badge. Say ouch and send a gift. Say ouch and send stars. Double tap on the screen. That's your confirmation. It's time to go. You've overstayed your welcome. You've overplayed your part. You overspent your finances. You've overdone it in every aspect of your life. It's an overdue. Understand that it's an overdue. Let's just call this right here, this long overdue. You're supposed to left last year. You were supposed to left 4-5 years ago. You've been waiting on the kids to graduate. You've been waiting so that the people will understand. You've been waiting and trying and hoping and praying and hoping that things was going to change, that they were going to become another person. You was over there in love with the representation, the person that they presented to you, and you feel like, oh, they got so much potential because when we first got together, they was this and they was that, and guess what? They was this and they was that, and then the mask came off. Come on, it's not about what you want them to be. It's about who they really and truly are. Understand that in the very beginning, everybody's happy, joy. It's fresh love. It's brand new. But when the real rubber hits the road, that's when you see who people really are. When that rubber start hitting the road, that's when you see who they are at their core self. And as you grow, as you heal, as you develop, you learn to do what? Pull that scab off. Come on and talk to me nice. This is what I mean when I say they want to keep you broken. They want to keep you in that state, because as long as you in that state, you got that scab on your eyes. But when you grow and you evolve and you start to see things differently, I thought that was love, but that was really manipulation. Wait a minute. I thought that was love, but that was really wait a minute, hold on, coach. I thought that was love, but that was really manipulation. Because you were showing me something that I never seen before. So in my mind, because somebody ain't never treated me like that, I thought that was love, but it was really manipulation. And what I thought was you being genuinely concerned about me is really control. So your concern is not really concern. Your concern is really control. Understand, you have to, yes, come on. These are things that people don't want you to be aware of. This is the reason why folk want to keep you broken. This is the reason why they want to keep you down bad. This is the reason why they want to keep you in a state where you're not working on yourself and you're not operating with that spirit of awareness. This is the reason why they want to keep you weak right here. Because the moment that you start growing, you start evolving in your life, then guess what? You start to see things differently. You start to see them differently. Now when they say, I love you, you can point it out. Wait a minute, you say that you love me with your words, but your actions tell a whole nother story. Hold up, what you say? You say that you love me with your words, but your actions say they tell a whole nother story. With your actions, the way that you act, the way that you behave, the way that you show up shows me that you don't have the love that you said that you had for me. Because if you really love me like how you say that you love me, then your actions would show the love that you say that you have. I wouldn't have to beg. Okay, I'm gonna drink my water. I'm gonna wait on y'all to get to 100K on TikTok. Yeah, because, well, Tifa, it's gonna be the truth. I got a big old jug today, baby. Woo, coming in hot on a Wednesday. Baby, well, I mean, at one point or another, somebody had to say it. Okay? At one point or another, somebody just had to be real about it, right? Like, and we all know I don't mind ruffling the feathers. Well, I'm out there, bad friend. I ain't even finished. Good morning, Karen. How you doing? Yeah, can we double tap on the screen real quick? Can we be real? Can we be real? I want to be real. You know, the thing about it is, if the love was what the love supposed to have been, then guess what? I'll never have to run after you or beg you or try to get an understanding of where you're coming from. Because yeah. If you love me like you said that you love me, then when you hurt me, hurting me would hurt you. And the fact that you can hurt me and you're not bothered by the hurt that you brought to me, it makes me question the way that you say that you love me. Because people that genuinely love you and really want the people that love you, they want the best for you. They don't want to see you going through things. They don't want to see you crying. They don't want to see you depressed. They don't want to see you stressed out. They don't want to see you down bad. People that genuinely love you, they love you even if they are not with you. They still love you. So the fact that you're with me on a day in and a day out basis, and you can hurt me, you can lie to me, you can cheat, you can manipulate, you can walk me like a complete dog, and then twist and turn the conversations and the situations to make me feel like I'm at fault for the blood of pain that you just brought me, shows me that this ain't love. This is manipulation. It's time to go. Yeah, okay, hold up. Oh yeah, well, come on now. Like, because somebody didn't understand why I said that some love felt like manipulation. So I had to go ahead and break it down that way so that they can understand. I like to break it down so that it can forever and consistently be broken. Understand that I want you to be able to wrap your mind around it. I don't want you to walk away confused. I don't want you to walk away in denial. I'm going to make sure that you get it. Sweetheart, that's not love. That's manipulation. If they can hurt you and them hurting you don't hurt them, that's not love. Yeah. You think they so concerned? Oh yeah, well they didn't call me. They want to know where I'm at. They want to know what I'm doing, but they ain't doing nothing. Why they not where you at? You done called and seen if I'm at home 5 times already. I done told you I'm at the house. But you ain't got here yet. You ain't on nobody's job. You just out in the streets. So why is it that you're so comfortable with me just sitting in the house, not having no friends, not doing nothing, just sitting in the house? Come on, double tap, friends, say, ouch, I told you I came to be real quick. Hello. So yeah, I need to understand. You done called me 100 times. You constantly checking to see about my whereabouts, right? And you want me to believe that it's all about your concern. You want me to share locations so that you can. Yeah. And some of y'all real crazy with it, right? You will share your location, but then don't require them to share theirs. How does that work? You allow them to do things to you that you don't even do to them. What's up with these double standards? You allow them to do things that you would never do. Say things that you would never say. They could go and do whatever they want to do. And you just be sitting over there, just sitting and looking and sitting. Baby, the devil is a lie. Understand that you have to go find you somebody else to play with. This is exactly why these folks don't be wanting them people to look at me and listen to my videos right there. Because I say stuff like this here. Like, ain't no way in the world. Baby, understand that your friends ain't gonna tell you. They concerned about your feelings. Your family ain't gonna tell you. They concerned about your feelings. But as your coach, as your motivational and inspirational speaker, I'm going to tell you the absolute truth. Understand that. That's my job. I can't do nothing but tell you the truth. You are being played like a fiddle. Understand that there should be no double standards. If it's good for you, it's good for me. It's however you want to go about it. Don't ever unplaywittable. Unplaywittable. It's time to go. Yeah, come on. Let's be real. Let's be real. Go ahead and plug your phone into that little speaker that you got in there that powers all over the house. Yeah, you might not know the right words to say, but I got you. Hold on. I need for you to understand that, yeah, if it's good for you, then it's also good for me. What we're not going to do, we're not going to pretend like you can go and come and do whatever you want to do, and I'm supposed to sit held captive over here in this house. Understand that that's not concern. That is control. You will not try to monitor my every move. Baby, I am not a part of DJJ. I'm not a part of the Broad River Institution. Understand that I will not be held captive by you. You out here living your very best life, doing everything that you want to do up under the sun. And then your expectation is that I sit and I soak. Oh, we're not doing that. That right there, that's not concern. That is control. We're not going to do that. Understand, break up out of these prisons, baby. All of these things, all of these prisons of a relationship. Understand, that's a prison. Your relationship ain't relationship. That's a prison. That is a whole entire prison. You can't even talk. You have to wait and beg for the opportunity to be able to talk. You can't even go nowhere. You have to make sure that they okay with it before they fall out and do all this. Baby, get out my face. Y'all don't be knowing how to argue. argue. Sometimes y'all got to tag me in so I can tell them to go to hell for you. Like, for real. Like, you got to tag me in, coach. We at it again. What you need me? Oh, go to hell. That's it, baby. And walk smooth off. Come on. And walk smooth off. You have to learn how to tag me in so you can learn how to tell folk to go to hell and walk off. That's it. You know why? Because in that moment, I'm acknowledging, baby, that demon that you're carrying, gotta go. Yeah, you come to interrupt my peace, go to hell. You coming over here think you about to interrupt my flow, go to hell. If you think for one, but we're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. I'm having me a great day on purpose. I'm operating in love and peace on purpose. I send you back to the pits of hell. Expeditiously. Understand that. Expeditiously. You came to assassinate my day? Oh, go to hell on purpose. Understand that. Swiftly. The fast way only. Understand that. That's it. That's all. You have to learn how to perfect your exit. You have to learn how to walk off from folk. You have to learn how to detach yourself from folk. You have to learn how to let folk know that, hey, look, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. It's time to go. I'm not sitting in no environment where I'm not happy. I'm not sitting in no environment where I'm not fulfilled. I'm not sitting in no environment where I don't feel welcome, where I don't feel at peace. I'm not sitting there. That right there, that's not for me. Understand that. And the days of just sitting and soaking and begging people to do right, begging folk to understand, you got to let that go. It's time to go. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be respected. You deserve to be valued. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to be seen in every relationship that you're in. Yeah, that's a fact. In every connection that you have with whomever, the moment that you start feeling invisible, it's time for you to become invisible. And if you don't know what that means out of sight. That means it's time to go. In every relationship with everybody that you're dealing with, the moment that you start to feel invisible, when you start to feel not seen, when you feel not heard, not valued, that's your exit right there. It's time to poof, get up out of there. Understand, walk smooth off. What I said, keep both shoes on, one arm in jacket. That's right, because I'm up out of here. Probably ain't gonna tell nobody bye. Hello, somebody, because when I'm coming over there to tell bye for, when I'm coming to say bye for, y'all ain't paid me no attention since I've been here. Understand that it's time to go. You have to know when to leave. You have to know when to detach yourself. You have to know when to get gone. That manipulation, we're not settling for. That controlling thing, we're not settling for that. You have to understand, and this is something that I harp on. Love is a choice. And the moment that love does not feel like a choice, it is bondage. Love is a choice. And the moment that it's not a choice, then it's bondage. Free. 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 Free to come, free to go. Free to come, free to go. Free to come, free to go. But the only way that you're going to have that mentality where they are free to come and free to go is if you know who you are. That's right. And that's the reason why we do these videos every single day. We do these videos every single day because you won't believe how many people still don't know who they are. And when you don't know who you are, you feel like you have to be connected to other people in order for you to feel complete. When you don't know who you are, then you feel like you have to be a part of the group. You have to be a part of the crew. You have to be a part of the clique in order for you to feel complete. That's the reason why the enemy always wants to finesse you into thinking that you're not enough by yourself. That's the reason why the enemy wants you to think that you have to be codependent on other people. You are more than enough all by yourself. Everything that you need in order for you to succeed in life, you already possess. God has already instilled that right there inside of you. Understand? But you got a job that you have to do. You have got to tap into it. You have got to activate it. And how do you activate activated? You activate it by constantly waking up every single day and doing what? And working on it and exercising it. That's right. That's reading. That's fasting. That's praying. That's worshiping. That's getting around folk. Understand that you can learn from, that you can grow from, being in the right environments, in the right rooms. Understand that that's what you have to do. It's just sitting there laying dormant inside of you. It's just sitting there. What it's doing, coach? Laying dormant, not active, not activated. But if you start pouring, it'll start bubbling. If you start pouring, you all of a sudden get some action. If you start pouring, you'll start to get some serious fears about yourself. All of a sudden, again, scabs falling off your eyes. All of a sudden, then, plugs falling out your ears. All of a sudden, what? Taste for people, all of a sudden start to change. It's like your palate, it's not even the same palate that you had before. You used to think that was funny. Now you're disgusted by it. Hello, somebody, come on now. The more that you work on yourself, you're shedding daily. Now your thoughts, right? Used to have that negative mindset, always whining, always complaining, always this, always that, always feeling so defeated, always feeling like, oh yeah, you don't have this and you don't have that, feeling like you got to compete and compare everywhere you go. But the more that you pour into yourself, the more that you work on yourself, you awaken that new mindset and you take off that victimized mindset. Understand that you're no longer looking at yourself like a victim. You're no longer looking at yourself like you're defeated. You're no longer looking at yourself like you don't matter. Now you're looking at yourself with a brand new set of eyes and you see beauty. Understand, you see somebody that is able, somebody that is capable, somebody that is more than enough. Then all of a sudden, when you start to see yourself that way, then guess what? Now all of a sudden you start to treat yourself that same exact way. Then all of a sudden, all of a sudden, you done shedded all of that what you used to be, and you done became somebody that's brand new. When you shift your mindset and you work on yourself, there you go, spiritual growth. Give me a second, I'm on my way. You know what I mean? I'm on my way. Yeah, I love it. I love it when y'all follow. I love it when y'all can follow the plan. Babe, you have to understand something. When you're working on your mindset, right? When you're working on your mindset and you're working on your spiritual life, at the same time, you're talking about spiritual and mental growth and development right then and there, right? So spiritual and mental growth, development, everything is changing about you, and it's not changing from the outside in, it's changing from the inside out. You will naturally start to see things completely different. You will naturally start to feel completely different about things that you used to be upset about, that you used to break down in tears about, that you used to lose yourself in. Now you know how to self-parent. Now you know how to check yourself. Now you know how to bring yourself right back into place. Wait a minute. You've developed that bubble, right? You developed a bubble around yourself, right? You know what that bubble is? That's that alignment. Now I got that bubble that's around me, right? That bubble of protection. Now I got, you develop, because the more that you work on yourself from the inside out, right? From the inside out. So mentally, I'm strong. Spiritually, I'm strong. Emotionally, I'm strong. Things that I used to allow people to say to me, now when they say it, when they say it in a joke, I check the joke. I don't let nothing pass. What you say, coach? Unplaywittable. Yeah, I don't like them type of jokes. I check you right there. Things that I might have used to let people do, show up to my house begging for things that they know that I could never ask them for, or they'll never reciprocate. I let them know right then and there. Could I ask you for that? Do you have that? Yeah, honestly, can I ask you for that? Yeah, if I can't ask you for that, don't ask me for that. I let them know right then and there. But I used to be the person that was a people pleaser and would just go ahead and give it to them. That would just go go ahead and let them have everything that I got. I found myself even giving away things that I needed. But now that I'm working with a healthier mindset and I'm balanced mind, body, and soul, now I establish boundaries. What you say, Coach, I'm unplaywittable. Not only did I establish the boundaries, I enforce my boundaries. Unplaywittable. Hello, somebody. Not only do I enforce my boundaries are fair and consistent all the way across the board. What are you saying? There's no favoritism. There's no separate set of boundaries. These boundaries is for everybody that is a part of my life. Unplaywittable. The more that I grew, the more that I understood that I have to teach people how to treat me, and that as long as I allow this type of foolishness, it was going to continue. As long as I allow the double standards, it was going to continue. As long as I allow them to talk to me crazy, it was going to continue. As long as I allow them to walk me like a dog, it was going to continue. As long as I allow them to walk in and out of my life, as long as it was beneficial to them, then that right there, that was going to continue. Thank you, Anissa, for the cash out. What I allowed in my life was going to be what was going to continue. And I had a divine right of choice. At any given moment, I could have got up and I could have left. At any given moment, I could have snip. At any given moment, I could have aborted that mission. At any given moment, I could have said, it's time to go. But I stayed. I stayed because of my wishful thinking. I stayed because of my codependency. I stayed because of my fear of being by myself. Thank you, Neek, for that cash app. I stayed because I did not know my worth. I stayed because I had low self-esteem. I stayed because I was making excuses and I wanted the kids to grow up. I didn't want to break up the family. I didn't want people looking at me crazy. I didn't want to be the villain. And I need for you to understand that we are all a villain in somebody's story. It's somebody out here right now that's lying on us that we ain't talked to in years. Understand that. But to the person that they're trying to get with, they made us the villain. Hello, somebody. What you say? It's something. Come on, lady. You might as well send me some love on there. What you say? It's somebody right now. Somebody right now is lying to somebody about the person that you were. I understand that. They sitting right there. They lying and crying and lying right now in somebody's face about how bad you did them, how you lied to them, how you cheated on them, how you manipulated them, how you walked them like a dog, how you were so inconsistent, you were so insensitive, you didn't do this and you didn't do that. It's somebody right now that you are a villain in their story, and guess what? They finding out the hard way that the person that they were describing, they saying that it was you, it was really them. Hello, somebody. It's somebody lying on you right now, and guess what? You don't know nothing about it, so it don't have no effect on you. It's somebody right now speaking negatively about you, and you don't know nothing about it. And it has absolutely no effect on you. And guess what? Even sometimes we do know. We know. Subconsciously, we know. We know. And guess what? You still can't do nothing about it. What you saying? You wouldn't know what them folks was saying. You wouldn't know what them folks was doing. You wouldn't care nothing about that if you stay away from them folks. I stay completely out your face. I can care less what you're talking about. I can care less about the conversation that you had. Because guess what, baby? Once I get up off of you, I don't care who get on you. Hello, somebody. Can we just be real or can we be real? Baby, once I walk away from you, once I detach myself from you, I can care less about who you dealing with, who you talking to, who you connected with, baby. I'm not doing no stalking of your page. I'm not even visiting your page. Matter of fact, understand when they say show more, show less, I hit show less. Hello, it's most definitely a show less. I can care less about what you got going on. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Don't come tell me nothing about it. And then your friends and your family members, no matter how much I love them, they are still casualties. That's right. When I disconnect from you, I disconnect from them as well. Hello, because I don't need nobody bringing it over there to me. What y'all know? Y'all, my people know. I live by it. Hello, the hospital bag with the dripping wire. You won't drip that negativity over into me. I will not be over here concerned about your well-being. I am not that young lady talking about, in my mind, you'll always be my baby. The devil is a lie. No longer my concern. That's it. You're not my concern anymore. That's me right there. That's more like your coach right there, baby. Not my concern anymore. I think who that is. I don't know who sang that song, but yeah, that's me. I don't know all the rest of the words. Just know that's me. I ain't concerned. I can hit you with a Keisha Cole on that one. I changed my mind. What? I don't love you no more. I don't love you no more, baby. Up out your face, up out your way, expeditiously. What'd you say? 2 fingers swinging. Then aborted that mission. Then got on up out of there. And then sometime I hit him with a little bit of that Cosette Michelle. Blame it on me. Say it's my fault. As long as it's over. Baby, as long as it's over, I can care less what you're talking about. Understand that. Go imprison somebody else. Go hurt somebody else's head. Understand that. Go be somebody else's problem. Go be somebody else's issue. Hello, somebody. Go head on. I can care less. Blame it on me. Say it's my fault. I don't care. You have to stop allowing people to manipulate you into being sad and depressed about something that someone that wasn't even good to me. Why in the world do you think I'm about to be sad and depressed because we over? You wasn't even good to me. You wasn't even real to me. You wasn't even solid with me. You didn't even hear me. You didn't value me. You took me for granted. You mishandled me and misused and abused me. You think for 1 second, now that I'm away from you, that I'm about to be stressed out with a K about you, baby? The devil is a lie. Learn how to walk away from folk all the way. Disconnect and disassociate and disengage. Baby, all the disses. I don't know where I got that from. But do all of them still. Oh, boy, I need to remember them 3 Ds, baby. Disassociate, disengage, disconnect, all of this. Do all of this, baby. Get up out of there. Understand that don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Learn how to move on with your life. What you say, baby, it's time to go. We are in Q2 of this thing. If you want joy, if you want peace, if you want happiness in your life, you have to develop the mentality of it's time to go. Stop allowing people to paint you 1,000 different pictures. Stop allowing people, understand, to have you over there wrapped and tied up into their potential. If that's not who they are in this moment, then it's time to go. I understand that. You're growing into that, but that's not who you are right now. I get it. Understand? Yeah, but that's not who you are right now. And you have to understand that I'm dealing with people based on who they are, not who I want them to be. I'm too old to be playing pretend. What you say, Coach? Your healthy mindset is going to push you and it's going to make you uncomfortable in every single relationship that you're in. When you're dealing with people based on who you want them to be and not dealing with who they really are, it's going to bother you. It's going to aggravate your spirit because you know that you're settling for less, because you know that you're putting up with things that you shouldn't be putting up with. That discomfort that you feel, that's your body saying it's time to go. That uneasy feeling that you feel all throughout the day, that's your body saying that it's time to make some better decisions. It's time to separate. It's time to disconnect. It's time to disengage. It's time to make some moves. Every time the phone rings, your anxiety go up. You don't know if it's going to be a good conversation, a bad conversation. You don't know if they're hot or they're cold. And all of a sudden, before anything happens, your body goes into fight or flight because you're just so confused on what mood that they're in. It's time to go. It's time to go. You're holding on to what's damaging you. You're holding on to what's hurting you. You're holding on to what's don't even value the person that you are. It's time to go. And that's a relationship. That's a friendship. That's a familyship. That's a situationship. That's whatever ship that you on. And I say that because some of y'all got some family members that y'all feel the same exact way about. It's like, man, I don't even want to answer the phone for them. I don't even want to talk on the phone. Just send me a text, because I can stop texting at any given moment. I don't even want to hear their voice, really, because as soon as I hear their voice, it's gonna make me cringe. Understand? I really can care less about us having a conversation. I'm good if we never speak again. I'm cool if we never attended another family function together. That's how uncomfortable I am with that individual. I don't even care about us ever swinging our feet up under the same table ever again. That's how much I really just don't even want to deal with you. And you have to understand that some folks is like, they got upset. Oh yeah, well, why would you say that about your parents? Because it's some of our parents that we feel just that way about. Love you, definitely love you, appreciate the fact that you gave birth and you got us here, but at the end of the day, you're so toxic and you're so draining, and it's such a headache to deal with you that I have to separate myself from you to protect my own peace, my own sanity. I have to separate myself from you because I can't deal with the judgment. I can't deal with the bashing. I can't deal with the constant complaining and murmuring. I can't deal with that. Love you, but your spirit is constantly in conflict with mine. And if I got to pick between you and me, I'm picking me. I love you from a distance, praying for you always. But that's something that you got to handle with God. I can't do it. You shouldn't have to feel like you're in prison with these relationships that you have with people. Thank you, Kalia Gray. Thank you, the inspiration. Appreciate you. Yeah. You have to know when to say it's time to go. It's time to go. And no, you don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel ashamed. And to everybody that's here because your friend tapped you in and said, hey, she talking about letting go and you need to be over here for it, I'm going to say this to you. Let me tell you this. It seems hard right now because you haven't done it. And it's something brand new to you. But the reason why you feel like it's going to be hard is because you've been bamboozled. You've been hoodwinked. You've been finessed by the enemy to think that it's going to be hard to prevent you from trying it. It's a lie. Hear me. Hear me. It's a lie. The enemy wants you to think that it's going to be hard. The enemy wants you to think that it's going to be extremely difficult. The enemy wants you to think that you will never come back from it. The enemy wants you to think that you have to stay connected. But whatever the enemy tells you, you have to learn how to believe the complete opposite. Because if you're going through hell right there in that house, then understand that stepping outside of that house cannot be worse than what you're already dealing with inside of that house. Let's just be real about it. Understand? Let's just be real about it. Sometimes we get comfortable in that mess and we start saying, we get so comfortable in the drama, in the discord, the dysfunction, that we start developing coping skills to deal with the dysfunction, coping skills to deal with the brokenness, coping skills to deal with the disrespect, coping skills to deal with people talking to us crazy. And we start developing things to make us feel comfortable because we feel like we're trapped in that. So we start saying stuff like, that's just how they are. That's just how they talk. That's just who, they've always been that way. Baby, just because they've always been that way does not make it right. Just because they've always talked to people like that does not make that right. Understand that that's a coping skill that you've developed to be able to tolerate disrespect that you shouldn't be tolerating. Understand that you have to put your foot down. I don't care how you talk to somebody else. You won't talk like that to me. Don't care what you did over there and over here. You won't do that right here with me. Understand that I'm not about to let unplaywittable, baby. Understand, I will show you how I can get up out your face and out your way. I will show you. I will show you. Because some people have gotten so comfortable with disrespecting you because you keep staying, you keep tolerating, you keep making excuses. But as long as you stay in that situation, you're going to be on that same cycle. You're going to be constantly that hamster on a treadmill, constantly being that dog chasing its tail, constantly going absolutely nowhere fast. You have to decide, are you with you or not? Because the enemy, he going to be who he going to be. No matter what. He's going to do what he's going to do no matter what. He's going to be consistently on his job, on time for his job. Sometimes he get there an hour early. He want to meet you in the parking lot. He's going to do his job every single time. And it's up to you whether or not you're going to do yours. You have a job to do when it comes down to you. It's time to go. We're in Q2. Let's not drag this thing along. When we say sweep it up under the rug, we really mean sweep it up under the rug. When we say be transparent, I'm talking about really being open, being honest, being transparent. Come up out of that delusional state. Because stop playing pretend. You are too old for that. You know what you've seen. You know what you feel. You know when something is not good for you. And when you know when it's not good for you. How far you go and what you do in life is all going to be left up to you. All of it is going to be left up to you. Your happiness, your joy, your peace, your sanity, all of that is riding on you. And again, it's about how bad do you want it. And you have to want it more than some of these people don't want you to have it. And you got to know that if you're the one that's providing the service, if you're the one that's giving everybody everything, then yes, everybody's going to come to you because you're the person that's giving. You're the person that's doing. You have to establish boundaries in your life because you're going to forever be walking around sad and depressed and feeling extremely drained in life if you're always giving, but nobody's ever giving back to you. If you're always pouring and nobody's pouring back into you. If you're always doing and nobody's doing anything for you. Yes, you're going to always feel drained. You're going to always feel tired. And why in the world would you want a relationship with anybody? A relationship, a friendship, a situationship, or a familyship where you're constantly being the person that always has to bend over backwards. That you're constantly being the person that always got to show up. When you're constantly being the person that always got to come through. No, I'm about to step back. And I want to be the person that get poured into for a while. I want to be the person that be given to for a while. I want to be the person that be understood for a while. I think it's my turn. Baby, understand? Yeah, it's my turn. I want to be that person for a minute. I want to be that person for a minute. And it's a lot of us that need to take a break from other people so that we can become that person to ourselves. And the moment that we step back and we become that person to ourselves, I want to say this to you. Hear me with your heart. And I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but the moment that you step back and you become that person to yourself for a while, you will never step forward back into those relationships ever again. Hello, somebody, what you say? Once you step back out of those different relationships where you see that you've been disrespected, you've been mishandled, you've been unappreciated, and all of that, you will never step forward back into those relationships ever again. Understand that. That's the reason why they don't want you to step back. That's the reason why they don't want you to fast. That's the reason why they don't want you to pray. That's the reason why they don't want you to go to the seminars. They don't want you to go to the conferences. They don't want you to get in alignment. They don't want you to work on yourself. They don't want you to get no self-awareness. They want to keep you ignorant so that they can control you. Yeah. Because half of them already know they don't deserve you anyway. You ain't had no business in no relationship with them, and they already know that. And they know they knew that from the beginning. Like, boy, how I pulled that off, I never know. How I got her, how I got him, baby, I don't even know. I surprised myself with that one. Yeah, didn't even know that. I didn't even know I had that right there in me. I'm shocked that they said yes. I didn't even know that was going to happen. And now they went so hard to get you, and after they got you, don't even know what to do with you. So they tried to bring you down down on their level. They try to make you feel like they are the prize, like they helping you, when the truth of the matter is you over there helping them, that they surviving off of you, that they living off of you. They over there drinking up all Man and Bonquisha's juicy juice, eating up all the fruit snacks, playing Man's doggone PS5 more than Man get to play the PS5. Man standing in your doorway of your room with his hand cocked over to the side. He talking about, mama, can I get my game back? Why he always over here? Every time I want to do, here he is in the way. Come on. Yeah, like, no, you got, no. I'm just saying, like, yo, let's just be real. Let's just be real. We have to grow up in our life, and that's the moral to the story, and knowing when to leave. And I came on this morning because I want to tell you that a lot of you guys are still holding on to things that you got to let go. And you have to let it go in order for you to grow. You're holding yourself back by holding on to that. You're preventing yourself from being able to receive everything that is for you because of what you are holding on to. Stop pretending not to see what you saw. Stop pretending not to acknowledge the fact that these people are not, they're not invested in you how you are in them. They're not connected to you like how you are to them. And you can tell that in their behavior. You can tell that with their actions. Yes, they don't have no problem saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. But their actions show, I don't care nothing about you. Their actions show that I'm not bothered in the least. Then it got something to do with you. Understand that they don't care. Because a person that genuinely loves you, they care about the way that they make you feel. A person that genuinely loves you, they care about the things, your thoughts. They care about how you know what I'm saying, your well-being on a day-to-day basis. A person that genuinely cares about you, they care about the whole entire you. They care about everything that is connected to you. And it's time out for the 60-40, the 70-30, the 80-20 type of relationships all the way around the board. You have to tap into yourself. You have to respect yourself enough to know when to go. You have to respect yourself enough to know when to cut ties. Respect yourself enough to know that, you know what, this right here, this is where this bus stop. I get off right here. This emotional roller coaster, this is the end of that for me. I deserve more. I deserve better in my life. And the more that I sit and I settle, the more that I'm going to suffer. The more that I sit and I settle, the more that I'm going to cry. The more that I'm going to be stressed out, the more that I'm going to hurt. And I've said to you guys before, leaving is learning. You never know what you're capable of until you leave. You don't never know how things are going to be until you leave. Leaving is learning. You have to push yourself out there. And a lot of times you create the worst case scenarios inside of your mind. You tell yourself that you won't be able to make it. You tell yourself that you can't do it. You tell yourself that you're not capable. These are the lies that you tell yourself. And then by the time that God gets sick and tired of you playing with you and he's showing it to you over and over and over again, and he says, you know what, because you won't walk out, I'm gonna kick you out. Because you won't walk out, I'm gonna push you out. Because you won't walk out, I'm gonna drag you out. By the time you get drugged out of that situation, pushed out of that situation, kicked out of that situation, or he calls that person to leave you, now you ain't got no choice but to do what? But to pick yourself up. You ain't got no choice but to do what? Get back in the game. And then you realize right then and there, oh man, I thought this was going to be so bad. I thought I was never going to make it. I didn't think that I was capable. I didn't think that I could do this. All of a sudden, you look back at your life and now you've got a heart full of regret because you could have did this 6 years ago. You could have did this 5 years ago. You could have did this 4 years ago. You could have did this 3 years ago. And you were over there talking yourself out of it. And God was saying that you're more than capable. I was showing you signs. I was giving you ideas. I had created an escape. All I needed you to do was to get up. All I needed you to do was to get after it. All I needed you to do was to trust yourself enough to know that, listen, you got this. You was living and you was breathing before you met them. You was existing before you met them. You was doing well before you met them. You got into this particular situation and completely lost yourself in that situation. Don't do that again. Period. Don't do that again. Identity is what we've been talking about all week. Hold on to who you are. No matter what relationship that you're in. When you're connecting yourself with people, make sure you're connecting yourself with people that encourage you to have your own identity. Know who you are, whether we're together or not. Know who you are. Know what you like to do. Know what your favorite color is. Know what your favorite food is. Know what you like to do in your own pastime. Use time to go eat by yourself, to go to the movies by yourself, to go shopping by yourself, to go take a trip by yourself. Learn how to exist by yourself. Because guess what? None of us know the day nor the hour, the time in which anything could shift in our life. We don't know. We could be here today and gone tomorrow. And a person that genuinely loves you, when they love you, they want you to be okay even if they ain't with you. If I'm not here, I still want you to be happy. If I'm not here, I want you to have joy. I want you to have peace. I don't want you sitting and soaking. Be with somebody that genuinely cares about you in your entirety. Not somebody that want to make you codependent on them. Not somebody that make you want to feel like you need them in order for you to survive, in order for you to have joy, in order for you to have peace, in order for you to feel complete. Because when you put yourself in that type of position where you become that codependent on a person, then guess what happens after that? That controlling spirit is going to arise. Understand that. And they're going to control you by your needs. You need me, so you ain't gonna leave me. You need me, so you ain't gonna say that. You need me, so you ain't gonna do this. They control you by your needs. They can make you jump. They can make you sit down. How they did on Coming to America? Make you bark like a dog. No ma'am. No sir. Know who you are, what you are, and what you bring to the table in every situation, and always be willing to leave. Hello, what'd you say? Know who you are, know what you are, know what you bring to the table, and always be willing to leave. I can love you and will leave you. I can love you so much, not see nothing past you, but I will leave you if you don't do me right. That's right. I will leave you if you don't treat me right. I will leave you if you don't, if you don't do what you say, I will leave you right there where you at. Always be willing to leave and never sit and lie about it. Never sit and pretend about it. I'm not going to sit up there and tell you I'll never leave you. No. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you like we going to always be connected. We going to always be together. Look how y'all did my do-rag. We do this every morning. Y'all can't stop pushing my do-rag. That's when you know the lie been good. Here I go again. The do-rag pushed back. Now you know this ain't supposed to be like this here. It didn't even start. It started out in the right way. Look how we be outside. We be outside having a block party every single morning on this here live video. And then I walk away looking like this right here. I look like I just worked a 10-hour shift at a warehouse. That's what I look like right now. I look like I just went back to work at a warehouse, and look at my head. Look how I look. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all do this to me every single morning. Ain't no way we snatch my do-rag back like this every morning. Ain't no way. Look, it sweat all, it's just, listen. You got to be willing to leave. That's it. You got to be willing to leave. You got to be willing to go. I love you, and I'm never going to lie to you about it. Because that's how we ended up in the situations that we're in right now. People thinking that I'll never leave, that you'll never leave, you will never do, you will never die. No, you're a bonus in my life. I love you, but you're a bonus. I love you, but you're a bonus. I know who I am if you walk away. I know who I am if you wake up different. I know who I am if you decide that this is no longer for you. And I love you so much that I want the best for you. I don't ever want you to feel like you got to settle for me. I don't ever want you to feel like you got to tolerate me. I don't ever want you to feel like you got to put up with me in any type of capacity. If leaving me is what's best for you, then I want you to do what's best for you. If disconnecting yourself from me is going to help you grow, help you heal, help you deal with your trauma, then I want you to be able to go, and I want you to be able to do that. I want you to, my clock ain't going to stop because you stop loving me. What you say? My clock won't stop because you decide that you no longer want to love me. Yeah. That's about knowing who you are. That's about knowing who you are, and what you carry. I love you, I do, but my clock won't stop. Tick, tick. Get up every day. Tick, tick. Going to work. Tick, tick. Getting off work, tick, tick. Thank you, Tabitha, for that cash app. Doing what I got to do, tick, tick. Not missing a beat, tick, tick. My clock won't stop because you decide that this is not for you. My clock won't stop. Understand that. Love you, but tick, tick. I'm in a place in my life right now. Either get it together, get on board, handle your trauma, your unhealed stuff, or you got to get going. I'm done playing with my potential. I'm done playing with my life. Done playing with my joy, my peace, my sanity. Tick, tick. I've wasted enough time already on people that didn't deserve it. Wasted enough finances, energy, effort, even love on people that didn't deserve it. Tick, tick. What you say? It's time to go. That's all I hear. Day in and day, it's time to go. That job ain't jobbing, time to go. That church ain't churching, time to go. That relationship ain't relationshiping, it's time to go. That friendship ain't friendshipping, it's time to go. We don't have any more time to waste. Tick, tick. It's time to get up and get after your life. It's time to become intentional about your life. It's time for you to lock in, to clock in to this job of life and start putting forth your best work. I'm talking about following all protocol. It's time for you to get in and show that same level of commitment to your life that you've shown to these folks' job. 20 years clocking in and out, being on time. You got plaques on the wall. You've been employee of the month 4 different times. But when it comes to this job of life, baby, you ain't got not one plaque. It's time for you to clock in. Hello. Yeah, you can do them good over here. You got perfect attendance over here. But then when it come down to this job of life, somehow or another, you fall off every other day. Somehow or another, you taking months off. You got FMA, LA, you got sick time, you got vacation time built up. But yeah. But you can show up for them every day. Tick, tick. It's time to get in. It's time to do what you got to do on you, for you. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. Thank you, Diva Styles. I appreciate you. It's your favorite online motivational and inspirational speaker. It's your girl, Street Poet. And y'all know I got my chosen family inside the chat on all 3 platforms, man. Big ups to everybody on Instagram, on Facebook, and on TikTok that tuned in today. This is Morning Walk, Word, and Worship, where we get it in. You get your 3 wins a day. That's a mental win, a physical win, and a spiritual win. Because you know, this is what we do. That's top tier self-care. Understand that when you work in mind, body, and soul, making 3 positive deposits inside of your life, setting yourself up for success so that you can go out and have the best day ever. But if I blessed your soul, if I lifted your spirit, if I gave you exactly what you needed this morning, do me a favor, send me some stars on Facebook, send me some gifts on TikTok, send me a couple badges on IG. If I gave you confirmation this morning, if you like, man, you know what? That's just what I needed, coach. You came through. It was tight, but it's right. Yeah, you were standing on my toes a little bit. I done threw both of my shoes and my purse slam across the room because I know better, but I've been settling. I know I shouldn't do this, but I still been making excuses. I've been slow showing up in my life. I haven't been doing all that I know that I really could do in my life because I've been concerned about what other people think and what they feel. You called me all the way out this morning. You exposed every truth about myself to the point where I know I got to do better. I know I got to do more. I know I got to lock in. If you know that was your confirmation, double tap on that screen, send me some love. If you guys are on here, you know what, coach, you talked to my friend. I tagged them. I don't know if they came in or not, but I tagged them because guess what? Everything that you said is exactly what I've been trying to tell them all week long. I've been hearing about that broken relationship, that broken friendship, all the drama and chaos of their family. And guess what, baby? I am tired. Hello, somebody. I'm tired, coach. I don't want to hear it no more. Didn't really know how to tell them that I didn't want to hear it it because I don't want to be like the bad friend. But thank you so much for coming on and breaking it down so that they can understand that, baby, this right here is self-inflicted. When you know something ain't good for you, when you know somebody ain't good for you, and you still make a decision to stay, then you might as well suck it up, buttercup. That's right. Ain't no more whining and crying and talking everybody ear off. You can leave if you want to leave, but you choosing to stay. There you go, washing my hands of it. Why? Because I'm not your dumping ground. I don't want to be sad and depressed because you choosing to be. I don't want to feel like I'm in that broken relationship with you. Baby, understand that that ain't for me. I'm not going through that in my life. You got me stressed out over here and my life going well. We ain't doing that this morning. Double tap on that screen. And for those of you that came in and you like, Coach, I didn't know you was going to drop it like that, but I'm so glad you did, because that right there, that's me. That's my relationship. I thought that it was love, but now that you broke it down, I see that it's manipulation. I thought it was genuine concern, but now I see that it wasn't concern, that it was really control. And now, I thought everything was smooth, but now that you broke down double standards, you're absolutely right. They do things and then get mad if I do that same exact thing, if I say the same exact thing. And you're right, I shouldn't have to settle for a double standard. If it's good for you, it should be good for me as well. And I'm not, I got to step it up. I got to get something in motion. I can't continue to settle for that. I can't keep putting up with that. If you walked away with some gems this morning, come on, double tap. If you walked away with some gems this morning, some confirmation this morning, if double tap on my screen, send me some love real quick. I love me some you. Okay, friend, appreciate you extending your subscription. Man, big ups to everybody on IG and TikTok that have subscribed to my channel. Those of you that got y'all notifications turned on. That's right. So it's y'all being notified every single time that I go live so that y'all can come over here and get this morning word. I appreciate you guys so much, man. You said, I'm not your trash can. You better talk to him. Yes, it's going to go. It'll be on YouTube. All right, guys, I want y'all to have the best day ever. I got some stuff I got to go do. Y'all know already. If y'all are not in the room in Chicago, you're doing yourself a disservice. This Friday, we won't do morning walk and worship this Friday because I'll be on my way to Chicago. I'm flying out Friday morning. So Chicago, Illinois, all of my people in Chicago and surrounding areas, get in the room tour. Chicago is this Saturday, May 25th. I will be out in your city, man. I'm super excited to get out there. I'm ready to go and mix and mingle. I got some of my chosen family that's going to meet me out there. So I'm extra excited about that. I love you guys, man. So if you have not got your ticket, it's 2 tickets left on the Eventbrite. If you think you love the energy right here on the live video, you should come and see me in person, live in person, exchange this beautiful energy. Definitely come in with a message. God is amazing. This is what we gonna do. So if you want to get in the room, go to the Eventbrite. Get in the room tour Chicago. It's up right now. It's 2 tickets left. Call your best friend, call your auntie, call your sister, call that person on your job, call that friend that keep coming and complaining to you. Tell them, get in the room. Let me come. You know what? I got somebody that got a message for you. This Saturday, May the 25th, I'm going to be in Chicago, Illinois, in Negril, Jamaica. I will be in Negril, Jamaica. That's going to be June the 7th through the 11th. I'm coming to Jamaica. I will be speaking at the Women's Retreat. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. Then after that, July the 27th, I'm coming to the DMV. That's right, Virginia. I will be in your area as well. The Get in the Room tour is, man, we outside real bad. I cannot wait to share space with you. I can't wait to love on you guys live in person. I love y'all, even though y'all push my doggone do-rag back every single morning. But the word gonna be the word every single time. I love y'all, and I want y'all to have the best day ever on purpose. Walk into whatever environment that you about to walk into, whether it's an office, it's a warehouse, a construction site. Well, even if you're getting off from work right now and you about to walk into your house, I want you to walk in with the best energy ever. Understand that. Keep your what best energy ever. Make sure your face ain't balled up. Make sure you ain't walking in carrying no burden. Shake all of that off. You know that God is in control of all. It's not your way, your will, but it's his will that's going to be done in your life. He got it all under control. It's going to be okay. No matter what. If you walk in there and you see other people, they face balled up, they upset about whatever, go a whole nother direction. Protect your peace. Protect your energy at all costs. Understand, you deserve to have a good day. You deserve to have joy, to have peace, to have sanity. Understand, look them folk directly in their face. Baby, have the day that you deserve. Happy New Day, and walk right on about your business. Understand that. Have the day that you deserve. Happy New new day and move right on about your business. Protect your peace. Have you the best day ever on purpose. Be very intentional about that. You guys enjoy it. I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you guys so much, man. Thank you guys. Y'all did definitely reach our goal over here. Y'all got y'all 30 badges this morning. So big ups to all of my IG supporters. I appreciate you guys so much, man. I love y'all. Mwah. Be good. All right. Same thing over here. What we got going on over here on TikTok, man. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. You guys are right now. Y'all surpassed y'all goal, man. Y'all are at 264.3K over here on TikTok. Thank y'all so much for everybody that sent a gift, that said, you know what I'm saying, double tapped on the screen, that shared the live video, all of that good stuff. I love you guys, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Be intentional about your day. Love you. Thank you so much, Kalia Gray. Appreciate y'all. All right, Facebook.